And we are live. Oh shit! I didn't even check my microphone. We are live on 2 of 3 of our major platforms. We are not on Facebook today because did I tell you why I got banned, Dan?
I know is you got banned for what 41 hours or 41
Well, from
days. I
what you
can't
saw,
remember.
it was like I think it was like a 3-day ban that they hit me with. So, one of my friends lives in LA. A bunch of my friends live in LA. But like one who like doesn't like get to see. She's not like in the entertainment industry, so like she doesn't get to see very many celebrities. She was at a movie this weekend and fucking ran into Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones. I forget the actor's name. Like it is what it's whatever. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Is that the midget?
No, no, that would be
That's Peter Dinkle. I know
that's
that.
Peter Dinklage. No, I forget his name, but he is also a Lannister.
I yeah,
Um, no,
I
it's here. If
that's
I'm,
the blonde guy, right?
yeah, yeah, he's the brother. Anyway,
Okay.
so she just like she's not like me where she can't approach a celebrity and ask for a picture. So she just like took her little sneaky picture and was just like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited!" And like jokingly, I commented, "Oh well, you got to cut his hand off, or if not, that's not real. The same. If not, it's not really him."
Right.
Like joking because like in the show he lost a hand. Spoilers, fuck off.
I didn't watch the last season, but yeah.
Whatever. It actually happened the first season, but it's okay. Maybe second season, but still, yeah. Facebook insta banned me for that shit. Literally, and the charge inciting violence.
All righty.
Uh, oops. Uh, uh,
I
oops.
mean, hey, whatever.
Uh,
I know we had the discussion earlier about how I'm like, man, I just want to leave
but I
Facebook.
mean,
The whole change to Meta and the whole thing that they changed on it. Like,
on
yeah,
that note, on that note, welcome to another episode of Perfectly Misfit, your fucking favorite non-syllabic, non-format filling, non-fucking conformist podcast that never is going to have a structure except for me having a dumb intro every episode, or I say, "Hey, welcome to our dumb podcast." Um, the show revolves around 3 major topics that we sometimes cover them all, sometimes we don't discuss them at all. Sometimes we meander for fucking 45 minutes before we get to any subjects. Those 3 subjects are podcasts, TV shows, movies, and food, because we are fatty, fat, fats. Renee had Culver's again today, but we'll get into that later. Butter burgers for the fucking win. And I had the fucking curds. Sorry, I'm out of breath because of the cheese curds. Getting excited thinking about them again. See, I wonder if I can DoorDash them or pay somebody to bring them up from Aurora.
nice.
Dan is my co-host of the show. It's good to see you, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fucking great, obviously. Just been working at my new job, doing a little DoorDash hustle on the side. Oh, today also, since we always like to start with the shot, usually I'm drinking some. I don't know if I brought this up last week. Did I? This was given to me as a tip from a bartending gig I did at a roller skating event. It is a local. It says Mile High. Anything Mile High is Colorado. Local bourbon blended whiskey in
nice.
Colorado. Not bad. Super smooth.
Nice. Yeah.
It's
I
nice
don't love
working gigs where
that.
they give you money, cash, and booze out the door when you're leaving.
Yeah. No, I don't have a shot. If you give me a second.
No, dude, no pressure. I won't fucking break your arm about it. Damn.
I canceled my camera for a second because
Good
you
job,
know
buddy. Yeah, sorry. I might be a little all over the place today. Oh shit! I got duplicate.
All right, there we go.
Um, I missed Dan this week. This week was kind of a shitty week. For those of you who know, I like to roller skate a lot lately. That's something I've been getting into over the past couple of months.
Hold on
And
just a second, buddy. Do you do your shot already?
no, but if I'm
Oh.
going to do my shot, then actually, so before I get into the sad shit, I'm also going to do a little shout out. I'm wearing right now MHBC. That's Martin House Brewing Company. My boy is one of the brewmasters. It's out in Fort Worth, Texas, I believe it is. And he sent me, or somebody sent me shit. A reserve of their award-winning stout, which is called La Colombiana, or just Colombiana, which is a barrel-aged imperial stout with cherries and coconut. If you know me well, I'm Caribbean, but I am not a fan of coconut. However, I'm also not a fan of stouts. But the combination of the two in this fucking beer has changed my ways.
I thought you were gonna do a shot of your whiskey. I went and got some.
Well,
whiskey.
yeah, I just need something to chase the whiskey with, though. I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do the whiskey, but my beer glass is empty.
I mean, I guess I have like a chase. I'm not gonna chase. But.
So I mean, but just check out the packaging.
I know the box is pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean,
The
like
artwork's
I don't, and again, I don't drink stouts. I'm not a huge fan of coconut, like coconut flavored things. Same thing with like fake lime. There's like certain flavors I'm not a huge fan of. This box comes with 2 cans, and I can't tell you, like I don't get excited for beers. I drink shitty light beers just to wash down my whiskey, and I am so excited to have this.
The art is a lot better on the can than it is on the box. The box, and I'm not shitting on it. All right, like, but on the box, her face is not that great. No offense, no artist. I know you tried, but
I mean, I feel like it looks like a
Borderlands ish.
Yeah, Borderlands.
But it's
or what was that movie?
He tried too hard.
Fair enough. Hold on, let's get a good pour shot.
Oh shit, that's black as night.
Yeah, dude. No. This is, like I said, this is a real stout that like I actually am looking forward to. Only time I ever drink a stout is if it's a Irish car bomb at this point in my life, and I'll have like maybe like 1 or 2 a year just because it's fun. Irish car bomb.
Next week, I will get the stout that the only stout I will drink.
I'm gonna do the beer first, and then I'll do the whiskey afterward, just because I would be disrespectful.
This whiskey.
Well, cheers, but I mean, we can still cheers. I don't know. Oh god, that smells so good. Oh, the coke, it's like real heady on the coconut. Super creamy, very bubbly. Like I feel like a lot of stouts are very flat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get enough bubbles, so it's like I'm not drinking a beer, I'm drinking a syrup. Yeah, like very nutty, almost very chocolatey as well.
It's like a black coffee with fucking coconut and
coconut and like a half a creamer, you know, just like enough where it's just like, god damn. I'm kicking myself. It's why am I? So you're just drinking. What are you drinking on your shot?
Well, some whiskey.
Nice.
Not worth mentioning the name.
So shout out to my boy Matt though, hooking it up. God damn, that shit is so good. But yeah, Martin House Brewing out of Fort Worth, Fort Worth, Texas.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're known for their funky beers. They do. I think I told you about them. They do like multiple different kinds of pickle beers. Like
I don't.
regular pickle, spicy
Maybe
pickle. I've seen them do like Hawaiian punch or like grape Hawaiian punch or like Kool-Aid like flavored pickle flavored beers.
most likely off air, but I don't know that we've ever discussed it. But if I could find a pickle beer, that would be my jam.
You want pickle beers? I'll do.
Oh, dude,
That's
we
that
don't
that
have
is,
them here.
dude.
Dude,
Said
I've
and
been
done,
fucking with
dude. Said
spicy
and done.
pickle
Remind me.
vodka,
Ooh.
spicy pickle
Well,
rum,
we
spicy
do.
pickle whiskey,
So
spicy pickle moonshine.
oh shit, I missed a comment. Two big things here. What's up, Stephanie? Sorry, what was that? 7:15. Oh, a minute ago. I think I saw Renee's O face with that beer. Son of a bitch. I don't.
I mean,
We don't like
it
to
came
talk
in his
about.
mouth, not in his
I
hands.
mean, it was in and around my mouth. I should have just noticed. Also, my lights are down. Hold on. What were we talking about? God damn it, that was a good one. That's why I was like, hold on. We're talking about
So
their
you
beers. We were
you
talking
were
about.
getting into some sad stuff before I was like, hey, let's fucking do this shit first. So
Oh,
what was going on with your skate?
Big Jesse. Yeah. You know how the same way that in this show we love everybody or try to. We're very Jackie Moon over here. Everybody love everybody. And do you know that reference, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Corn dogs, Jackie. All these people.
Where is that from?
Semi pro.
They're semi-pro. They're the
Yeah, you
Tropics.
got it. That was the name of the team. Was the Tropics? Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
I was like,
You
I
got
was
it.
gonna say, well, I almost fucked up and said Trop Thunder, and I was like,
Nope, 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 nope.
I
Not Will
shut that
Ferrell.
down real
No,
fucking quick.
you're right there with the Tropics. Yeah, that was the name of the basketball team. That was Will
The
Ferrell.
Flint
Uh,
Tropics,
the
bro.
Flint Tropics. Hell yeah. That's
Andre
you should remember.
3000.
Yes. But yeah, the sound technician. Oh shit, I should. I'm not gonna drop his name. He was someone who worked in the skate community because like I don't have permission to do that yet. I can't drop his name. If I probably did already, but and nobody watches this shit. But yeah, whatever. He was the sound tech guy for the venue where we do most of our events, and like he is a kind of like you and I, where we are good people, but you know, on occasion we just don't do the best things for our friends, and we end up regretting it. And one of our last events, he did something not so nice, which was like 2 weeks ago, tops, and nobody had heard from him, and they found him in his apartment, passed away. And before what happened 2 weeks ago, he was a guy that I looked forward. He's an older guy, a bigger guy. He wasn't just the sound tech. He was a skater as well. Like I think I never saw him even skating forward once. Like all he did was work on skating backwards, which was like a hardcore workout as far as like when you're skating in general. I do 4 laps and I fucking break out in a sweat. This dude will do 4 laps in nothing but backwards, and it's double or triple the fucking workout. And it was a very hard core moment of realization, especially as I'm getting older. I'm 38 years old now. You know, and we've lost how many friends equally, Dan? Friends, family, like the numbers are ridiculous. From like between our generation and our parents' generation. My mom, like she looks at me and she's like, she feels bad for how many people I've lost, and my mom is in her 70s. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, it makes no sense how many people in our age group we've lost. This dude was just a little bit older, but still, it sucks made a Facebook post before I got my Facebook ban, saying that like it surprises me that no matter what community I go to, I still keep losing people way
No
younger.
matter what, no matter
Yeah,
what
way
community we ever go to, you find
yeah,
something.
yeah. Like sports. I played hockey. I played baseball. Music. I listen to hip hop. I listen to metal, punk rock. Lose people. I'm into comedy. I fucking lose people. Skateboarding, roller skating. That all bleeds into the rock and roll culture as well. I fucking lose people, and it's this one really blew me away because it was so recent that I like I know this dude. I see him on almost every event I go to. Every major event. Like I'm not gonna get into details with the dumb shit that he did that day we got into like an argument, and it wasn't even with me that he had a problem. It was one of my constituents. But like uh, it just really kind of like what are you gonna do? Like I don't know. It's a very weird thing to hear. Where I'm still new to the skate community here, and to see my very close homie who was the owner of my of my dog. She was the former owner of my dog, um, who I adopted my dog from. I guess that's the best way to say that. Um, she made a post and I'm like, "Oh, who's that? I don't think I know who that is." And she was like, "Yeah, you do. That was the guy who fucking pulled the wires last week." And I'm like, "Fuck." You know, it's such a yeah. I'm gonna repeat. I'm starting to repeat myself. Where it's like, yeah, man, that's such a shitty way to go out with some of your closer friends being mad at you. Just because you're being a fucking goofball.
No, I
And
mean,
dude, that was a
everybody
week and a
has
half
their
ago.
moments where
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah, same
know
here.
they say
That's
stupid shit and then regret it, and
same here.
so yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, buddy. I didn't know him, and but if you liked him, obviously he's halfway decent.
Yeah, no, dude. Like I said, besides this incident with the wires, he was. I don't even think he knew my name. I'm being straight up honest with you people, but it's just like the guy. Every time he saw me, he's like, "Hey, he did the hey, there he is. What's going on, man? What's
Yeah,
gonna give
he's
me the
that guy.
pound? Yeah, what's going on, guy? Like, but he was like that with everybody. Like, and just big old smile, doing his freaking thing. Had a freaking a rag to wipe off his sweat because his fucking 6'4", 320-pound ass is sweating his ass off trying to skate backwards, doing laps. But like he had the good energy, the good vibe. I mean, I after the wire incident, I had heard, another story or two about him just not being the best person. But it's still nobody deserves that. It's just pass away and being found in their apartment. You know, it just
I don't know. I worry about that kind of shit all the time. Like,
yeah, and nobody deserves it. We I
I,
worry about it too, bro. We don't live
God,
the health. We don't live the healthiest lifestyles. Grant shit.
uh,
When's the
my
last
worst,
time your fucking treadmill fucking span circles?
like my biggest fear is like I like like my kids are coming. Like I do 1 week on, 1 week off. My kids, and my biggest fear is my kids coming home, and on that night they think I'm just hanging out, in my room, letting them do their thing, and I fucking pass away. Like, and then they find me, you know. Uh,
Yeah, these stories that happen to a lot of mine and your friends, man. It really hits, man. I started grinding a little harder when I found out about that a couple days ago, and just like doing whatever I can to try and be a better person to myself. I know you and I don't do that enough, so it's a
I
moment
mean,
of
I try
clarity.
to be a. I mean, I don't know, like
You don't, Dan.
not a better person to myself, but I try to
I'm
be a better
saying,
person.
Dan, but that's the thing is, no, that's our biggest flaw, Dan, is we are not the best people to ourselves. Because if we do that first, then we can be the best people to everyone else around us in all our other situations. Am I wrong?
I'm not
Argue
saying
against me.
you're wrong.
I will listen to an argument against it. I'm
No,
saying
I don't have
if
an
if
argument.
if
Dude,
we're
all right. So if we're like real talk. Like I dropped a bomb on you right before we started the podcast. Like I didn't tell you intentionally because I didn't tell mainly anyone. I only told my mom and my old lady uh, that on Monday I got to work and like on my way to work, I was like feeling like massive chest pains. It's like a 40-minute drive. And I'm like, what the fuck is
I'm
going on?
having chest pains. I'm sorry. That's why I'm
You
angry.
know, and then like super shortness of breath. And I'm driving, like going like 80 miles an hour trying to make it to work and like having chest pains and shortness of breath and like almost passing out a couple of times. Uh, and then I hit a traffic jam and that worsens all of it because now I'm going to be late. And then now more panic attack and shit goes through. I hate being late. Like I hate being late. And then I get to work and I'm there and here's fucked up. Dude, I had to shit, right? So I go to take a shit, but like I'm having like massive chest pain still and like can't fucking breathe. And like I'm like just trying to hurry, get in and out. And like I try to push, just like shoot it out. Dude, I thought for sure I was gonna die right there. Like I just like stopped. Like I was like, "Fuck, all right." So I finished, finish up, and I leave the bathroom. I go find my boss right away, and I'm like, "I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I don't feel like I can breathe, and my chest is super tight. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Uh, I'm going to the fucking hospital." And I just left and went to the hospital. I spent most of my day Monday in the hospital.
Which hospital did you go to? Like a regular one or VA?
Regular because the VA. I don't have like an actual VA hospital here, like an ER. I went to University of Michigan Metro Hospital. And they were good to me. Like right when I got there, like I obviously, I waited for like two people to like get in and because you got to register and shit. And like the whole time I'm standing there, I feel like I'm fucking dying. And like I'm profusely sweating for no reason other than, I'm
Well,
having a
not for
massive
no
shortness of
reason.
breath.
Your heart's
Yeah.
fucking kicking up.
I feel like I'm dying. Finally, it gets to me and they start asking me questions. I can't answer them because I can't fucking breathe. I throw my wallet at them and say, I'm having a heart attack. And they bring me like right back, throw me on an EKG.
How long do you think? I'm sorry to interrupt, but like, how
No,
long do you think from when you like showed up to triage to on to EKG?
25 minutes.
Jesus, that's too long. Christ,
Uh,
that's fucking too long.
well, I'm also not the one that's going to make a scene and say something. Like I just sat
Dan,
there and
you
waited.
know what I'm gonna do right now? Daniel,
So,
Daniel, are you
uh,
serial?
so anyway, like they
Jesus
get me on an
fucking
EKG,
Christ.
like a quick one in the, like there's like a quick triage place. And then right away, like grab like a bunch of fucking people and bring me to like a room in the ER.
Hey, by the way,
So now,
folks, I'm learning all about this right now. This
so
fucking fuck. Dude, are you
so
serious?
like I'm freaking out that I now like something serious because like there's like 7 people around me, and I've not told anyone anything yet, like at all. Like I haven't
Yeah, because
sent a text to
they don't need your
anyone.
fault because they already did the fucking expensive testy tests.
So I have not told anyone yet. And then I get there and they're like, again, I'm in the ER and they're asking, like, they're like, all these doctors and shit are around me asking me all these questions, sticking like shit all over my chest and body and shit, trying to ask me questions. I'm in like such pain, like I can't fucking answer.
Hey,
And
by the way, you just got in a little bit of trouble.
yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So like, and I'm like, dude, I'm like not lying. Like, I seriously thought 100% I was dying. Uh, it was scary as fuck. And then all I'm thinking of is, all right, I've got to tell Nicole that I'm here. I'm like, and
Oh yeah, you think?
I gotta tell my mom
Oh yeah, you
that
think?
I'm here. But like, I'm trying to get all this shit with the doctors and shit done, and then finally, like they're like, just try to breathe, blah 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 blah. They're like left to get some meds. Came back, gave me like baby aspirin and shit, which is, I mean, I get like that's for like, like in case it's a heart attack, it helps
Isn't
protect
that
your heart.
you not already take that, or did
No,
you stopped?
I've never taken it. Dude, I've never had dude. I've had like panic attacks before
I
where
think
it felt
I
like,
might be confusing you with Kyle, who we've had
yeah,
on the show, Asplin.
yeah. No, no. I've had panic attacks before where I thought it was a heart attack, but like it was quick and done. With this
Yeah,
last one,
when I had my nosebleed problem, that like they kept asking me like 3 4 times, like, "Do you take blood thinners? Do you take blood thinners?" I was like, "What the
uh,
fuck does that even mean?" They're fucking Tylenol or aspirin or whatever the fuck it is.
right. So like I've never had it where it lasted this long. It was like 3 fucking hours of like straight up like I thought I was dying. And then
So
like I'm in the hospital, the doctors and everybody, I'm all hooked up. I take the aspirin and they kind of walk away for a minute and I'm freaking out. Like it's like 5 minutes, no one's there. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take the chance to text Nicole, let her know, hey, I'm in the hospital. I'm having the chest pain shit again because she knows I've had the panic attacks or I've had chest pain, and but like it was like whatever, right? I let it go. And I'm like playing it down hardcore because like I don't want her to freak the fuck out. And then I'm talking to my mom, or my mom actually randomly called me, and I was like, "Hey, I can't really talk right now. I'm in the ER. I'll text you here in a second." I hang up and I tell her, I'm like, "Hey, I'm in the ER. I'm fine. I'll tell you more in a little bit." And, and then just let it go. And then now my mom's freaking the fuck out, because
sorry.
I'm like, I don't want to do my dad died of a heart attack, like I don't want to like say, hey, I'm having weird shit go on where I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Ugh.
Uh,
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that must have been rough.
so
Fuck.
like I'm like, and that also has me ultra freaked out. Like,
And I'm sure it's the same thing, like not saying that to the fucking old lady as well.
dude, yeah, and like, but so I'm like, I'm trying to deflate everything, like trying to make sure no one's like really actually all that worried, and not letting on how scared I actually am. And then, eventually, like again, 3 hours of it total, and another like hour of like still kind of like hyperventilating, still kind of like like chest still tight, but it's not like painfully like where like it hurts to like even like try to breathe. Dude, it was like so what it ended up being is I don't see how I don't whatever. They said it was like a little bit of indigestion, and then because I have such like a fear of that shit that it turned into a massive panic attack. Uh, that only went harder and stronger as time went on because of all the like doctors and shit in there and like I don't fucking know, which it's probably true because like dude, when they left me alone for like an hour, they left me alone for like an hour, hour and a half.
You
Like
should
no one
spiked up.
came and talked to me. And I was like freaking the fuck out that no one was talking to me. Like no one said anything. You know, no one told me. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden I started feeling better and I'm like,
There's
all right.
really nothing worse than being left in the dark, especially around
Oh,
professionals. I'm like, hold on a
dude.
second. You guys are supposed to be the best of the best here. So the fuck is going on and why is
All
it
right.
taking this long
Yeah.
to find out?
So yeah, no, like I said, we don't take care of
Like
ourselves.
I
But
said,
no,
that's why I
I'm not.
asked that time frame from from triage to diagnosis or whatever. God, that's it's mortifying, man. That's fucking mortifying.
Well, all right,
But
but if it was a
I think it
normal
sounds like you
person,
were just being a little reserved, even though you should have been a little more aggressive.
if it was a normal person, right? A normal person would have been like, "Hey, I know you're talking with somebody that probably feels like they have a massive emergency, but I feel like I'm dying. I should, like, no offense, let me cut in front, like, but me, I'm like, no, I'll just sit here in agony for a couple more minutes and wait, and not because I wanted to, but because, dude, I can't. I'm not that person that's going to send a meal back in a restaurant. You think I'm going to cut in line at the hospital? Like, fuck off. Like, it is so
I'm
bad.
only laughing because I know how true that
Dude, you bring me,
as he cracks
like,
one.
I'm like that one weird person that can taste the difference between a Miller Lite, a Coors Light, and a Bud Light. If I order a fucking Miller Lite and you bring me a Bud Light, I know. And I will be that one that will not send it back because, like, that's fucking rude. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I can't do it. Like, so yeah, so
Um,
here I am with all
hey
that other
Dan,
stuff.
because this is our show, should I post your old lady sarcastic comment?
I don't care.
She's goofy.
Yeah, I mean, it's true though. It is so true.
It's not
And
like
she
I knew
knows
it.
it. Like,
It's not
you
like
hear
I've
her
known him
dying
10 years.
laughing in the background
Not
because
like I've
she
known him
knows.
10 years before they ever met.
Bro, we go out to eat pretty much. I mean, like beyond like right now because it's Wednesday or whatever. But normally our non-kid Wednesday, it's like our last like little date night before we have kids again. So we go out to eat and we go to our little favorite watering hole, and I will randomly get something that I did not order. Like it randomly happens, and like they're super busy at the time and they get it mixed up. No big deal. Like I wanted a chicken bacon ranch grinder one time, and they brought me a
Grinder.
barbecue chicken grinder, and I just sat there and ate it. Didn't say a fucking thing at all until the person behind us who actually ordered the barbecue chicken grinder and got my chicken bacon ranch grinder was like, this is not right. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's probably mine because I'm eating yours. Like, it was like, whatever. But like, and Nicole like was like, well, why didn't you say anything? I'm like, what's the point? It's still edible. It's still good. I just didn't order it, but I got it and it's good. Like, I'm not going to be mad about it. Like, and she's just like, she gets so frustrated
So
with
wait,
me about that shit.
the chicken bacon ranch is what you're telling me?
I ordered the chicken bacon ranch. I got the chicken
Oh, you got the
barbecue.
barbecue. Oh, okay. The
Yeah,
other dude got the ranch.
and
So
it's so good. It's still both of them are great. Like I
you
wouldn't
ordered
complain.
the chicken bacon ranch. That's
Yeah,
what you're
but
telling me.
whatever. I got the barbecue. It's all
No,
good.
but you hold on. You ordered the chicken bacon ranch.
Right, but
And,
I still got food.
oops. And you are a fan of Joey Diaz, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I mean I don't want to oops all over your face like this, but What do we say about ranch? If
No. The chicken
the
bacon,
church
it's way different.
what do we say about ranch?
Nah, dude, you get the chicken
If
bacon
we're a
ranch at this
member of the
place,
church of what's
bruh.
happening now, huh?
Well, they don't offer
I'm
a
looking you
chicken
in the eyes
bacon
right now,
blue cheese,
Daniel.
bro.
Daniel, I'm looking you
They
in
don't
the
offer a
eyes.
chicken bacon blue cheese. Otherwise, I would
I'm
get that.
looking
Actually, you know
you.
what? I
What
think
do we
that
say?
next time I'm
What,
writing a note. Hold
what
on.
do we say about
I,
ranch and the
I'm writing a note.
church of what's happening now?
I'm writing a note. I'm gonna see if they'll give me chicken bacon
It's blue cheese
or nothing at all.
with your wings, or go fuck your mother. That is the shirt. That is the gospel.
Do it.
We will preach this till we die.
So I really just so anyway, yeah, that would happen a long time ago. But hey, all right, we're changing subjects now. We're off the dark shit. We're off the weird shit. That's 30 minutes of weird shit.
36 minutes of fucking weird shit.
Let's get into
Hold
the
on. Just so we can wrap it up. Nicole was really cracking herself up, it seems like. She was going all through her own crack up moment.
Yeah. I can hear her laughing in the background. I'm hoping it doesn't pick up in the feed, but
Segment. Which one you go through
let's
first?
go right to food. Because I've got a really good one.
Hit it.
All right.
Hit it.
Hit it. On Saturday, we fatted the fuck out this weekend, by the way. Like, I don't know what made me want to just like binge like a motherfucker, but we went to this place called what's the saloon? What is it called? Silk City Saloon.
Yeah.
And
Stoke, like soak the fire.
Silk, like silk the thread. I don't fucking know, bro.
Oh, Silk City, like silk the fabric.
Right. Yeah. Silk City Saloon. It is. I've never been to it during the day. All right. It's like
Okay.
kind of like a clubbish on the weekends in the country town. All right. And it's like I won't go during that time because like fuck that. I hate dancing and all that shit. Like,
Well, what made you go in there?
Because Nicole has always talked about how they serve good food, and I was like, the only thing I know about that place is the fucking bar. So we went in. It was like noon.
Keep talking.
We went in. Yeah, okay. There you go. I didn't know that, but I'm not from the area. She's from this area. Like, fuck this place. I'm from the land of tulips. You know what I mean?
So what was awesome about it, though?
But dude, I ordered wings from there.
Nice.
All right.
Let's go.
I
Wings.
love wings.
Let's go.
All right. Wings are my thing. I ordered honey jalapeno wings. And it's not just like a honey, like it's not like a sauce that's pre-made and drizzled the fuck over it. No, bro. It is honey draped over it, like smothered in it with like, whatever. And then fresh diced up jalapenos with seeds. Those are important. That's where the hotness comes from.
You get a little spice.
Drizzled and swiped into it and just, bruh. It was godly.
Give me.
It was like I creamed my pants like twice.
Oh.
And there's only 7 wings.
Damn it, that was my line this week.
7 wings.
So good that I came so hard that I had to change my pants twice.
Yeah. So 7. It was like $5 for the wings, bro.
Shut the fuck up. How
dude, it was like
4 or 5 wings, or how many wings? They were little small ones.
There's like 7 wings. No. They're like good, decent chunky, dude. And no drumsticks. No drumsticks. I hate drumsticks. So fuck all that.
I'm a drumstick man, though.
Dude, I like the flats, bro.
Yep, I don't
There's
think we
more
have.
meat. There's more
Damn it.
flavor.
But you know what? That's good to know for our next date night. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
next date night, you get the flats, I get the drums.
yeah,
All
yeah, yeah.
right.
We'll just swap, But dude, that was so good. And then this like the last part of fatness for me,
Uh-oh.
bro. I got tots, cheese covered tots with bacon,
Fuck.
and it
Go
was like
go on.
not it,
What kind
bro.
of there was a dipping sauce or there's some
There
other
was
sauce on top.
the dipping sauce was uh sour cream. I don't fuck around with that. Like you gotta, bro. Uh, the tots were perfect, cooked to perfection.
Give
The
me.
cheese was nice and gooey,
Give me.
bro. That bacon was next to godliness.
Crispy or well, how do you like your bacon? Crispy, flabby?
I love my bacon crispy, but with like a little hint of chew. Like it's got.
Little chew.
I
Little chew.
like I like the
Thank you.
bacon crispy, a
This is
little
why
chew.
Dan and I do this every fucking week,
So
people.
it
Need a
was,
little chew. Maybe a big chew, little chew. Big Jew,
it's a
little chew. All right, you know
little
what
chew.
I'm
I don't
saying?
like a big chew if it looks like if it's like pork
Yes.
is one of those things that's got to be cooked all the way through.
Oh yeah.
And the bacon, it's got to have a little crisp to it. Got to have a good crisp to it. A
Oh,
little bit of chew.
I'm sorry. I'm
But
gonna have to speak to somebody real quick while Dan does segue into the next segment.
so that was amazing. He's yelling at the dog, but I'll give him another minute. We also went back to my favorite shithole, and I got some potato skins, loaded potato skins. That
Give
was
me them
later on,
skins.
same night, loaded skins, bro. I fucking love potato skin. Like,
I'm trying to think of something I can contribute this week as far as food, but I will say I went back to Culver's today.
yeah, well, you got your fat on with
Curds. Now
plenty
the
of fat
curds.
fried
Those
food,
curds
baby.
were fucking fire. They're a little smaller than I expected, but they're fried and flash fried, on the spot. I know they do food fresh on the spot.
Yeah, yeah.
I
They
can't.
don't.
I really
It's
can't get
not a
too mad at
McDonald's
them.
where they have any of their food like just sitting there
Yeah,
ever.
yeah. It was really good. I really got to say it was fucking awesome.
Culver's is the shit. Like
Yeah.
again, except like last week. Last week we both agreed that their fries are trash. But
No, I
curds are
didn't say they were trash. I
oh, their
said
fries are trash.
they were good for what they are.
I
Like
hate crinkle fries.
they
I
don't
don't know
pretend.
why.
I'm a fan because like being from the hood, like it wasn't something that was around a lot for us.
Bruh, waffle fries. You gotta if you want to have good fries, you gotta have
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah. Hold on.
I know.
I serve waffle fries in my bar right now. I
Yeah, dude,
know
waffle
what's up
fries
with
are the
waffle
shit.
fries.
You can't
Waffle fries is
beat
good
waffle
shit.
fries on a fry.
Yeah.
But yeah, the curds are good, bro. My aunt, when I was a kid, lived in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. There is obviously it's Wisconsin, so there are cheese factories everywhere. You can get curds straight off the press, bro. Like where they're
Well,
nice and warm and squeaky, like they
lucky
squeak in
you,
your
lucky
teeth.
you, white boy.
Bro, those are the best curds. Like I will still buy.
Do you know? I don't think I really knew about proper cheese curds until 3 years ago.
Oh
No
shit!
joke. No
You don't even
exaggeration.
know proper
No
cheese curds.
exaggeration. You
Grow
know
in
when I
Wisconsin.
used to program and install smart lighting systems for the government. When I had that job, actually no, maybe no, the first time was Canada. All right. But then I didn't even know that was a New York or an America thing. I thought that was a Canada thing. I
It's
had them
definitely not
in
a New
Canada
York
like
thing.
eight,
It's a
9 years
fucking
ago.
Wisconsin
Yeah,
thing.
and then when I had the job in upstate New York, and then like girl I was dating up there, she was like, "Yeah, I know somebody. She makes cheese curds." I'm like, "Wait a minute, I've heard of that before." And I'm like, "I thought that was a Canada thing, but I forget New York's." Can be kind of close to
Yeah, all right.
cannibal.
But were they when she made the cheese curds? Did she fry them or did you have them like straight up?
Oh no, I had both. Both.
All right.
I had
So
both.
like the fried cheese curds, like in my opinion, like they're great at Culver's, but like
They were
they're
delicious.
they're
They were
pretty
small.
shit everywhere else. Like straight up fresh cheese curds though are like, bro, it's like getting a Krispy Kreme donut straight off the fucking oven. Like you can't beat
Ooh,
that shit.
dude, Krispy
We're
Kreme
we're
donut off the
doing a
fucking.
fucking Wisconsin trip. I hate Wisconsin. I hate Wisconsin with everything in me. Fucking hate the Packers. I hate the
Wisconsin.
Badgers. I hate the Brewers. I hate everything about that state. The only thing that's better about Wisconsin is it's not Ohio. So we will go. I'll go to Wisconsin. We will go to a cheese factory, and we will get fresh curds, so you can taste Jesus himself.
I think next time I come to where do you live? What was it? Detroit. We'll hang out. Somebody loves cheese curds.
I know. She won't shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. Cheese curds are great, dude. They are.
I really am pissed. I'm probably happy I didn't discover them like earlier in life. That might have ruined part of my life.
Dude, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't
I think
fucking
I
eat
think I've
ice.
become lactose intolerant at my
I
older
don't eat
age.
ice cream because I don't like ice cream. I don't like sweets. All right. Don't care. I will eat
Uh,
cheese curds and shit my brains out for 3 days. No problem because it's fucking worth it because cheese curds are amazing.
they are the fire, the fuego. Let's go over to TV shows. I finished Reacher this week.
Fuck yeah.
Um, goddamn,
What a great
it,
fucking show, isn't it?
it's so good, and it's so corny, but it's
It
still
is
so
so
good.
corny.
It is
But
so good, but so it's like Sons of Anarchy,
dude, it's so
like
campy and corny as fuck, but at the same time, you can't help but fucking
I
love it.
loved it. I
You
really did.
cannot not
I was
love
watching it at work. I'm like,
Reacher.
all right, I got downtime. Like,
You cannot not love Reacher because he's a straight up he's an asshole. He's an
he's
arrogant
almost yeah,
asshole,
he's almost like Thor, but with
but
a gun.
he
With a
is
gun.
but he's fucking funny. And when he's an asshole, like especially with the deputy chief, I can't remember his name,
Brooks. I think it was a Brooks.
the black dude.
Oh, keep
I know.
going.
Whatever. It
Agent
doesn't matter.
Payne, Max Payne. No.
But they like they have a great like conversations like in between where they're both assholes to each other and it's amazing.
Finley.
Finley, there you
Oh,
go. Uh it's fucking great. And Tom Cruise was in 2 Reacher movies and they were shit.
no, I
Like
think like Tom Cruise did all the Reachers.
he did 2. There's only 2 Reacher movies.
All right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like before the current Reacher, he did
Yeah.
Tom Cruise did all of them, and
Compared
that's
to
what.
the
But
books,
everybody was complaining about that because he was a little pipsqueak in
yeah.
compared to the actual Reacher in the story, like in the actual
Yeah.
books, like where he's
Guess
like
what?
a 6'5", 250-pound fucking powerhouse
All
whose
right.
fucking
Well,
job is
this
to
is why.
regulate
What was
a
his name?
fucking empty fucking bases and
The
special
guy
forces.
that we had on a couple weeks ago that told us to watch Reacher. I was
The
like
guy,
what
you
we
mean
got off on.
Dean from the
Yeah.
How Are
What
You
we
Now
both were
podcast?
like super hyped about is he's like, yeah, I read the books. I'm like, dude, I fucking love the books. And then so when he gave it like that raving review, I went like that night after we started watching it. We watched it in less than a weekend.
That was
Uh,
awesome.
so you finished Reacher. I went back and started watching The Last Kingdom again. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, The Last Kingdom. Season 5 just came out recently on Netflix. It's kind of a Viking show. Like, I mean, like, it's not like Vikings, but it's a Viking show on Netflix. It's really fucking good.
I think you brought this one up last week.
I don't. Maybe I don't think
I
so.
think you
I think
did.
we just
It's like
started off.
I'm like, because when you said Vikings, I thought of this Korean show about zombies, and I remember you being like, no, I thought about the
Maybe.
Kingdom,
Well, I've been 2 seasons behind, but we're up to season 5 now.
but no, you know,
Maybe I did bring that up, but I also brought
what
up
kind of
last
so
week.
like what kind of Vikings is it?
That's dude, I don't. It's the. I mean, obviously, they're always called the Danes. They never call them Vikings.
Huh?
They always call them the Danes. It's Uhtred Ragnarok, um, and King Alfred, and
Hmm.
then on to King Edward, his son. It's good. It's good. It's a good watch. It's not a fucking like overly sensitive watch. I mean, there's good things for males and female. Like, I mean, there's titties in it, which I always enjoy. Uh, but I mean, whatever. Like, it's not like it's just like full of titties. It's not like that at all. Like, there's like only a couple. There's really only a couple of titties every season, but it's enough for me to be like, all right, I want to keep watching. I want to see every titty in the world. Um, so, but it's good. Uh, did you ever watch that show I told you last week, the brand new cherry flavor?
I got an episode and maybe an episode and a half into it, and I'm not gonna try and
It is
chase it.
weird, dude. It's weird as
Yeah,
fuck.
I have to
And
be
you
in
have
the
to be in a
right.
really weird mood for it.
It
But it's a
reminds me of some
really
like
bad
Black
show.
Mirror shit, you know. Like I
Dude,
love
it's
Black
like
Mirror.
Black Mirror, but like with like Black Mirror, but without like every episode changing like Black Mirror did. It's like the fucking creepiness. But you need to get. I'll send it to you later. I'll send it to you tomorrow because I wrote it down and I don't remember where I wrote it down for the specific scene that I want you to watch. And you can abandon the show completely afterwards, and we will talk about it next week. So let's put a pin in that so that we can
I'll be,
talk about it next week.
so then we can like wrap up on this little thing. I've been trying to like the one thing I've been distracted with is trying to finish Borderlands. Borderlands is a game that came out. God,
Borderlands 3, right?
yeah, Borderlands
It came out
3
like
was
3 years
it's
ago.
the last one. I want to say at least 3 4 years
Maybe
ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. I think maybe even possibly 5 at this point.
No,
Um,
maybe.
yeah,
Fuck.
maybe not that. Yeah, no,
No,
maybe
no,
not.
you're right. It may be 5, but I'm sure for at least 4.
I've been here two and a
I don't
half.
care enough to look it up.
Yeah, like we don't give a shit about facts here. And I I've loved the last two Borderlands, and they don't put out a lot of them. And there's another one coming out, I think, tomorrow,
Oh
and I
shit!
have not finished the
I
last one that I bought.
all right.
Fucking 4 3 4 whatever, how many years ago it is. I haven't
The
finished the fucking game. So when I've been home and like not training the dog and not cleaning house, ignore everything you see behind me. Uh, I've been, catching up on podcasts, YouTube videos, stupid YouTube, shit that Dan and I watch that we don't even talk about on here. Just video game dumb shit and like dumb fuck. I watch farm porn. Literally just like people who own farms and they're like, hey, this is how I train my dog how to not attack my chickens.
yeah, I used to watch those two when I had chickens.
Like I don't even own a
My
fucking
border collie used to like
I don't even own
terrorize
a
my
farm.
goddamn chickens. But
Yeah.
dude, you've been playing Borderlands 3. How close do you think you're pretty close to
So
finishing it or no?
I for the first time ever, today I googled how many chapters of Borderlands are there in in Borderlands 3, and it's I think they said 25 or 26, and I'm at
Okay.
chapter 21.
Nice. You're on par to finish it before the
No,
end of the week.
motherfucker, the other next game comes out tomorrow.
You can be a week late. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it took me 3 or 5 years to get to where I'm at now.
Yeah, because you kept stopping. Dude,
Yeah.
all
I've
right.
really been
So
trying to
since we're
crank it
talking
out.
about games, we need to actually probably start adding games as
Yeah,
a segment
yeah. I
randomly
mean,
here and
like,
there. Because
we are
I mean,
gamers.
there hasn't been really any good games lately. But I
That
I
is
told
very
you,
fucking unfortunate, but very true. That is
yeah,
so fucking true. There's not been a lot, like maybe like one game a year if we're lucky
dude,
lately.
I've been playing the Elder Rings
Yeah,
game.
how's that going?
Dude, it's so fucking frustrating. Uh, but at the same time, I love that fucking game. I am obsessed. I don't get a whole lot of time to play it. Um, I mean, I could. I could take more time to play it, but I choose not to. I do it in spurts because of how
Spurt.
frustrating the game is. Like
Sure.
you die all the time. Like that's
Dude,
it. Like they
I
have death counts and shit, and that's like a YouTube thing. Like where like professional gamers, like they go for the least amount of death counts.
I've been bartending now, like at the new job, and I brought
Yeah,
out my Switch, and I've been playing Cuphead again.
yeah, dude.
Dude, I
It's
sit
worse
there
than Cup. Dude, it's Dead Souls.
45 minutes playing the same level over and over and over and over
Dude,
again.
it's Dead
Hour
Souls.
and a
Have you
half.
ever played any of the Dead Souls games?
Nope. I don't know. I don't know the PlayStation. I think they're a PlayStation, aren't they?
I don't know that
I
they're.
think we talked
They're
about that.
not. They're on
Yeah, you told
Xbox.
me that.
Dead Souls Three
You're
is.
right. But still, no.
They are regarded as the hardest games ever. All
Yeah.
right.
I don't,
Dude, you're not alone. I have never played one of them.
I'm not going to
Not
waste
one.
my money on that fucking bother of like, of anxiety. I don't need that in my life.
My youngest son was
Uh-oh.
watching a YouTube video that I walked in on, and the dude was playing Elder Rings,
Uh-oh.
and it looked fun as fuck. And he sucked too, and he died all the time, but like didn't really explain a whole lot because it was like one of his like later videos in it because the game was out for like 2 weeks beforehand. So I went out and bought it. And I have this weird obsession with games that I will not buy another game until I finish the storyline in a game.
Oh,
But I promise you,
that's a nice discipline. I wish I had that.
I promise you, I will break it on this game. This game, I, dude, I haven't raged hard enough to throw a controller in 15 years.
Dude, what was the last game that fucking made you throw a controller?
Call of Duty,
Soul
Modern
Calibur.
Warfare,
Soul
the
Calibur.
first one.
Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur. And you know who it was with? Who we've had on the show? With fucking Chupi. With fucking
Yeah.
Yamil fucking Cedeno for fucking Sargentino's podcast. I swear to God.
So
Me and him playing fucking Soul Calibur on PlayStation 2 in my bedroom in the fucking Bronx. That motherfucker would kick my ass, and I,
bro, before the bots,
launched my
before like the
controller.
hackers and all that shit got a hold of Modern Warfare and fucked all the where the actual rankings mattered.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Yeah.
Before they had it, I spent every waking I didn't have kids yet. All right. I spent every waking minute playing that game. Like to the point where I would play it till 3 or 4 in the morning and have to get up at 6 to be there.
Yeah, I remember those
like
days. I remember those days,
didn't
brother.
care. I was ranked in the top 75 in the world at that game until the hackers hit it. And then boom, like then rankings never matter, and then rankings never mattered again in a Modern Warfare game. Like I was in, it's like it's still at the beginning of like the great internet, with clanbattle.com, where you could get on and you're in your clan and you play different modes against other clans, and you guys have to record it and two people have to confirm it. Like I was in one of the top clans, Chicks with Dicks, and I'm not kidding. That was our clan name, and it was hilarious, and I came up with it, and it was before all this stuff now, but uh it was hilarious and we were great. And then all of a sudden, like hackers came in and fucked all the rankings up, and it was not even worth playing anymore. And that was like literally the last game I put my heart and soul into. And then after that, I've been a casual gamer. So
I miss playing games for money. I really do. I miss having the. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. Most of those times, mom was paying for all that shit. So, I mean, up until like 22, 23, right when I joined the military, I, because in New York City, like just getting that fucking that web access to be able to compete at a that level of a professional level is just almost impossible.
yeah,
But I worked for GameStop at that time. That's how I knew Ralphie, how I knew a bunch of my other friends who is in our little circle here. Um, God, I miss that life, man. Fucking those are the best
I
of
miss
days
it.
and the worst of
We were
days,
all
right, Dan?
fucking,
Right,
we
Dan?
were all
Hey,
fucking
you remember way
grown
back when
ups,
we used to be able to play video games for monies and not have to compete against little
dude.
14-year-olds?
Yeah, because
Remember
we
when
were
we didn't have kids and mortgages and car insurance
actual
notes
jobs
and
and real
car notes?
bills and all that other shit where I could devote my life to doing something fun and not make enough money for anything, but just to keep
Dan,
playing.
did we miss any notes tonight? Can we wrap this up here? What do you think?
Yeah, we should wrap it up. I mean, we missed some topics, but you know what? We don't
No,
really
what
give a fuck about the
let's do
topic.
one more. Let's do one more.
Mom, movies is one of the topics. I don't think I fucking watched a movie this week.
I watched. You're gonna do this to me? You gonna do this to me, motherfucker? I watched
I don't know.
something that I watched in two pieces. I watched a little Disney film that got me in the dick.
They got you into dick?
It
You
uppercutted
just
me
said?
right in
Oh, okay.
the
I thought
nutsticles.
I got you into dick, like you're
No,
gonna like start.
it uppercutted me. It made me cry.
Oh,
I watched Encanto.
okay.
Encanto, which is the Spanish word for enchantment. But also like can sometimes be like coincided with the word jubilee, which is very interesting. It was but it was Colombian. So I'm Puerto Rican. So like in our culture, I feel like it feels more like jubilee. But then in Colombian culture, encanto means enchantment. Um, Interesting movie.
How do you watch Disney movie? And no offense, all right. Like I'm not shitting on you at all. Like, all right. So
Yeah,
don't take offense to it. I
for the fences.
I fucking hate Disney movies now. Like, because I think I was burnt out on it with my kids. All right. Like, so like I cannot watch a Pixar Disney
This is gonna
movie,
get real.
any of that shit, because
I hope you're ready for this because I actually already planned for this question.
no, like I'm not shitting again, I'm not shitting on you. Like I like honestly, the last Disney movie I watched was what's the fucking Ice Girl? Let it go, let it
Frozen,
go. There you go.
Frozen,
That would
Frozen.
that would have been the
Hey Dan,
last
hey
one I
Dan,
watched
hey
willingly.
Dan. I'm gonna get really real, right now, and it's this is where we're gonna wrap up. Uh, how old are you?
Same age as you, 38.
All right. Uh, I'm a Puerto Rican from the Bronx, and I don't have any kids. At this age, I should have 1,000 kids from 500 baby mamas, according to statistics. And the reason I can watch these movies is because I have a internal feeling where like I should be watching these movies because I grew up on these movies,
Yeah.
but I don't have a child to watch it with. I don't conform to the stereotypes. So yeah, I enjoy these movies because it brings back a part of my childhood where I was missing my paternal figure. I didn't have a dad. Uh, so these movies are starting to hit to me with the and the fact that like I feel like I'm at the age where I should be experiencing these awesome movies uh, with a kid that I can call my own. Uh, but yeah, that's why I held out on mentioning that.
I am sorry that I brought some tears to your eyes, but I'm telling you, as a father, you're not missing out. No, I'm just kidding. No, they are fun. Um, my boys are 12 and 13. Dude, I can barely get them to watch fucking Marvel movies anymore. They only want to watch anime shit, and I hate anime. Uh,
Anime
what's
sucks.
really fun is you know what? I I did, it's not new to me because I already watched it, but Spider-Man No Way Home. We watched Spider-Man No Way Home with Nicole's kids this past weekend, and her youngest son watched it, and like his enjoyment for like when all the bad guys came out. That's Doctor Octopus. Oh, that's the lizard. That's like all that shit, dude. It was so fucking funny. And like I'm like just sitting there, we're dying laughing, and all of a sudden she looks at me and she goes, like towards the end, like there's sad parts,
Yep.
and he was
Yeah, there is.
crying. He was crying. And she goes, Dale's crying. I look over, and I'm like kind of laughing because like it's fun because like it's good. Like he can show that emotion, but you know what? Kind of laughing, but I wasn't like laughing out loud or laughing at because I laughed because I shared the first time I saw that movie. I shared this same dude. I cried like in the movie theater when we watched it because
Wow.
like dude, it hit
It is that great of
hard.
a movie. It is that great
Dude,
of a movie.
it's like it's dude like the part that I'm talking about is just as big, if not bigger, than when Tony Stark dies at the end of Endgame. And
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
there's no spoiler. It's been out that long, so fuck off. But it is that big of an event, um, and everything, dude. Like, dude. So like, I get what you mean, and I get it, and I get why like that. It bothers you, but like at the same time,
I don't think I'm
yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean to say like it maybe it doesn't bother me, but it's just it's different. It hits different.
Yeah, well, I mean, the lifestyles we choose to do kind of mess with
The
that a
life.
little bit. Our own personal past that we take mess with that. I like, And again, dude, like I've told you this many times off air as friends, like just like in our normal talk, that I envy a lot of your freedom and stuff to do whatever the fuck you want, like, you know. And I don't have it. I wish I could do whatever the fuck I want. I wish I could change certain things and whatever. I don't have that option, and like whatever. So like at the same time, like I know we've talked about this, like you wished you had kids and stuff like me, and I'm like, man, sometimes I wish I was like you and I could have the freedom of it. Like it's just a weird back and forth with it. But yeah.
Mishmash. Mishmash. Wait,
That
take
was
that
an old
away.
comment.
Take that away. Sorry. I don't know. That was a
What
hard
was
one.
that?
That was weird.
I think that definitely means we need to close this up. Wrap
Yeah.
this
Literally, I
motherfucker
was
up.
scrolling up to the top there. Dan, that's a great shot there. Who do you want to say goodbye to? Who do you want to say you love you to? Who do we want to shout out at the end of this episode?
Everyone, man. Fuck it. Our loyal listeners, our friends and family, loved ones that do love
Stephanie,
us, follow us.
Nicole, Corey Castle, Captain Positivity, Corey Castle.
So just whatever. I love you, and I'm glad to do this with you every week, and I'm glad we keep it going. Even like we've never done this for the views. If we did, we would make this way more, professional. But we don't, because it's not for that. It's for us. It's for our own enjoyment, and it's cool when people interact. But honestly, we don't give a fuck.
Dan, I can't tell you more than any other week. I fucking love you. I always have.
Oh, I love you too, brother.
I fucking love you. Always love.
Is that a Braveheart reference?
Yeah, yes. So proud of you. You got that one. I fucking love you. Always love. That's one favor that we ask of you every week. Those of you who watch our bullshits, tell somebody else you love them. Give us a like. Give a nice positive comment on our posts.
Share it with somebody, maybe.
Maybe share. We're real. We have nothing else besides that.
Share our YouTube page. It's way more important than Facebook at this point.
Yeah, especially because I keep fucking banned. Love you guys. See y'all next week.